as wax melts before the fire.
That's cool. And in a lot of ways, it creates so much pointless arguing, pointless negativity, pointless point counterpoint. And it's like,
Hello, my name is Inigo Martoya. Today we'll be looking at the Malys card game on Steam, and it's $9.99 US, and this still 6 damage, this still 6 damage, and this applies 6 ward, and this applies 6 ward, and you draw 3 cards, and then you deal 4 damage with that. And I choose artifact, and I don't know what that means, so I hit back like that, and you go, you hit select, and then you play like that. And then you fix the screen because you can't see it all, so I do that and do that and do that. My name is Inigo Matoyas, and then I fix my webcam so you can see my pretty face, so then I keep talking like this and look at the camera so you can see it, and you can see me like that and like this and like that, and I know how to freestyle rap. Yo, yo. Check my flow. I don't really know which way to go. I sit down. I'm from Sacramento, but I don't know which toe I just lost because I cut one into another groove. I like shoes on my feet. You don't like the cruise that I bring 10 feet under. Damn, cat in my lap just got up. Attack, battle back. Don't hit the slack. I rack MCs that don't know that. I try to battle. I gotta straddle. Baby battle. I gotta rattle. MCs don't know when I bust the flow. MCs don't hop like a hip and I stop. MCs don't go when I skip. Pop 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 beep pop boop pop. Beep pop poop pop beep pop foop pop boop plop rip plop beep pop boop pop boop pop.
System. And all we hear is like worst console launch run-up ever. It's just not true. We hear nothing to do and nothing to play. It's just not true. We hear the screams.
It's just not true.
The power. Arguing about.
But they've always helped, you know, are they? Then they pause, making a showing of mock surprise at my scare. Oh, I'm sorry, do you yet prefer Father Nora? Not for a long time, no. I was curious with the already helping me celestials, masters, and not telling you the whole truth. What is it in nature to rat the lie instead they laugh at you, reference to pretty the bra? So asking what the method not trying to the machine, huh?
I was constantly thinking about it, focusing on it, talking about it, involving it with my livelihood, right? Involving it with my money making, involving it with success and my identity, and it was like, this is getting horrible. The last thing I want to do is look at a game. And I feel like there's kind of a parallel there where when you obsess so much over something, when you're so determined to hyper fixate, examine content, views, you get in this rut where it's like, oh my gosh, we're going to uncover a problem about the Switch 2 screen that nobody thought was a problem with the Switch 2 screen when it came out, but now it's a problem because people made people aware that it's a problem because they want to see the problem. This problem that they're creating to solve their other problem is now a problem for people like you. Just have fun with the system. Like, let's analyze the system. Let's evaluate the system. Let's not be crazy, nitpicky, super negative, focus on everything wrong, and try to tear down.
Oh, you know what?
I feel like, yes, there are a lot of bad things in the industry. Yes, there are a lot of poor decisions made. Yes, there's a lot of bad things.
I have to light candles?
But I wish there were right now, I'm not a single player. I'd like
Cost of each card is shown in the top left corner, indicating how many candles need to be lit to play it. Once you have enough candles lit, select the card you want to play with and choose target. Cards may have different effects depending on target. When will is depleted, your journey ends. You can protect yourself and your allies with ward. Build ward to protect yourself from the attack coming the next turn. Ward will be set to start your next turn unless you use in combination with fortify. So how do I light candles?
And I would encourage you, if you're watching this video, to not believe that it doesn't solve anything, it doesn't make you feel better, it doesn't help you improve your life in any way, just waste your time.
Okay, lit one
You
candle.
can probably get back the money that you spent.
So I create my own mana, eh?
Back, oh, that this game wasn't as fun as it once was, or it wasn't whatever the issue is. You can't really get back the time. So I would advise you not spend the time so obsessed with the negative nitpicking.
What?
I command you, holy servant, holy deceiver of innocence!
By the YouTubers, by the journalists, by the social media machine that says, hey, we need to generate content reviews for people to watch, and what emotion we tap into. Anger, fear.
With faith is my shield, and faith is my sword. I cast light upon the darkness.
Deal 4 damage, apply 1 shackle. Attack deals 50% less damage if they have shackle. So... See, I was hoping, like, if it says 3, then it would light 3 candles, but that doesn't seem to be the case. What's this? Summon the priest and consume it. I kind of want to see what that does. Like, do I summon people? Let's try it. Summon the priest. Okay. So that's the priest. Who's this guy right here with the purple meter? What's my priest do is the question.
Actually, I don't think they care. Because next step is the day selling something like that sort of also a point. Root nature of the argument and of the negativity is
How do I know?
It was still gonna sell. Getting clicks, higher ships, treasure chest goals.
I have no idea what's going on. It's okay, we'll learn it.
None of this conversation that feels like it's so big is achieving anything. Talk about something being terrible, but literally not changing.
I say to thee, release your heart and tremble before the righteous.
But I at least wanted to make you aware. Okay, I want to make you aware that I feel that there's just.
So the priest just seems to have a passive attack.
Not really, and we're trying to just protect the space, your time, my time, like just the good old days where it was like, hey, this game was really fun, and that was interesting. Not like, oh my gosh, this person said this, and look here, and you see this, and you run the game with this, and it's gonna be bad, it's terrible.
Wait, maybe drawing 3 cards is good. So let's do that.
You step away from it, and then you come back to it, and you're like, oh my gosh. In the middle of it, it feels fun, and then you have that perspective, like, wow, this is really negative.
That's because it's a free mana, essentially, right?
I think Switch 2 is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that, and possibly go back to Switch 2. Maybe there's a chance of that, we get a lot of fun.
I humbly prostrate myself before the young powers, whose whispers still echo. I beseech you to deliver us from this infernal spirit, this thing.
Put that energy into the game. It's actually let's go to the source. Making our profiles. It's a terrible. Maybe those people could talk about it. That's not really or I don't know, maybe those things make a fucking more seriously, like fun, negative emotions is bad. Would love to stop it wrong, but it's making it dent exists. Anyways, you guys.
How does he keep getting ward?
Normal coverage of news. We'll probably. Don't worry about it. Sorry if this felt like a counter. It's more just to bring awareness to this. Is like talk about my thoughts on how I feel this launch has been very weird because by all accounts it's insanely successful. There's been a lot of cool good things. The system is everything we asked for, and yet it feels like it's being awakened by 10,000 views of negative articles, videos, discussion, discourse. So this looks up, step as the pass out there. Okay, lads. Switch force. Out.
Okay. This ward has got to go, bro.
Call State Farm agent Justin Hahn for your personal price plan today.
Those who stand within the holy light, be solemn and bear witness.
Hey everyone, Mr. Channel, your source for gaming tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off,
Damn it.
talking about Nintendo Wii U emulation on Android with CMU. And CMU just got a brand new update, so at the time of filming, CMU version 0.2 is the latest update. And if you're interested in this one and wanted to learn more about it, everything we talked about is in the description below.
Be gone, creature of hell.
Exercise.
Free and open source, and it's worth pointing out it is not officially supported by the official CMU team. CMU on Android right now is highly experimental. I mean, there may be some bugs, there may be some issues with it. We'll expect it not to be perfect. But at the same time, I would say this is very positive progress for the emulator. And speaking about experimental stuff for Android, next up we're talking about Game Native. Game Native allows you to play games you own on Steam directly on Android devices. This one is up on GitHub, it's open source, and just got a brand new update. So at the time of filming, version 0.2.10 is the latest update. And if you've got a Mali GPU, you might be excited about this one. So they say here, added DXVK Serif to enable, or at least allow the phone to attempt running DirectX 11 games on Mali devices.
Oh, fuck, I didn't want
This
that.
will unlock DirectX 11 features, and you may see black screens or issues in games. I would expect to see a whole lot of issues in games, and I would say this is highly experimental, but at the same time it's progress. And they've also fixed audio issues in ALSA, and for those of you without a Mali GPU, you might like the previous version here, which is version 0.2.9, which also just released. And for reference, version 0.2.10 has this change in it. So you can now set the graphics driver based on GPU. They say prefer turnip for Adreno GPUs as performance is better. So provided there are turnip drivers for your Adreno GPU, you might like this update. And continuing to talk about stuff on Android, next up we're talking about PlayStation 2 emulation on Android with PCSX2 ARM64. It's worth noting that this is not an officially supported version of PCSX2. It's not made by the PCSX2 team. This is someone who has forked the PCSX2 code to try to make it work on Android. And we talked about this one a few days ago, and since then there's a very interesting fork of this fork of PCSX2. So Trixarian, one of the people behind the incredibly popular NetherSX2, another PlayStation 2 emulator on Android, has forked the project here and made an APK. Now I haven't checked these ones out myself yet. I'm kind of curious to see how they work and how they compare to something like NetherSX2. But they are up on GitHub. There's a debug APK and a release APK. Moving on, and still kind of talking about Android. I mean, in a very, that's a stretch. But anyways, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. And here's a headline over on Tom's Hardware that's been generating quite a bit of chatter. Switch 2 has a 120Hz screen with response times that are too slow for 60Hz gaming. Now it's worth mentioning here before people start talking in the comments, this is just one reviewer and we don't know the testing methods here. So maybe other people will take a look at this and it will be vastly different, or maybe some other people will test this out and it will be similar, and I'm very curious to see what happens.
Bro!
But apparently here, the response time on this is about 17.06 milliseconds on average, which is terrible.
We did it!
That's bad.
We hit 150 subs.
It gets even worse. They saved you
Bro,
as
we
was
did it. Look.
8.88 milliseconds, and the worst was 27.46 milliseconds. So I guess an average of
150
17.86
subs,
overall.
guys. That's so awesome.
We went on the vacation of a
Thank you
lifetime,
so much.
all planned by AI. But first, let's
That's
move on.
crazy.
Generative AI is
Damn it, bro. Every time I turn around, my drink is gone.
personalized action
I don't
figures on
understand it.
social media or increasingly embedded AI on phones, laptops, and beyond. Memes, trends, and marketing campaigns
I'm
might
sorry,
seem
but
when we hear about AI, but the real question is
the
how
art in this
accurate
game
at its cost. To bring
is
this to
fucking
life, this
awesome, dude.
AI
This
can
art is
help you
crazy
arrange,
good.
plan, and even join you on online vacations. We want to show how anyone can use generative
I mean,
AI
look how
to
cool
enhance
this
your day.
chick
So
looks.
get some
She
tips for
looks
beginners.
cool as
For
shit.
more advanced users, check out techradar.com's regular AI guide, which uses the QR code on the screen. With that, let's see what AI has in store for us next. But I'm not braving this adventure alone. I roped in two
Her eyes sharpening as she continued her appraisal. There was a power in them. I realized I could feel the hint of arcane that clung to her, strong and eldritch. This woman was much, much more than she seemed. I can help you, Noah. It felt as if she come to some kind of decision. In fact, we could help each other. You're feeling one can never be too careful in a city such as this, after all.
I have asked you to prepare a little bit about what you want from the trip. So why don't you both tell me what's your main objective for the vacation? Max, will you go first?
I think sun, beach,
She wants to
definitely
me,
not
basically.
sweating. So yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
heat, tan. It's a vacation.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sweaty.
Hang on. What are you saying?
See, I'm more
What?
so like kind of adventurous. I want to go out, explore a new place, try some new food, hopefully not get food poisoning, and just have a really good time. I don't mind going somewhere deep
The game's not working.
sunny.
Sunny is good. I do burn super easily, so one of the
What
most
the
important
hell?
things for me on Sun Downloaded Juice is just making sure I actually keep topped up. We're also going to be taking the best AI phones out there with us. I'm getting a photography on one of the
What?
last minute pictures. My primary objective is good shots. Now, if we try to plan all of this ourselves, well, this might be the result.
Uh. Oh. See.
So instead,
Oh, I can't afford any of
we
this.
each filled out a dream vacation questionnaire, which we're going to share with the two largest LLM chatbots, ChatGPT and Gemini.
Damn.
So I've got your questionnaire results that you filled before you came in today. We're going to give those to ChatGPT and Gemini, and it's going to use deep research to choose location for us. Do you know what deep research is?
Absolutely no idea. So I'm hoping Henry's there that you can tell me what that is.
Yeah, okay. So know a little bit about it. So deep research is what's called an AI agent. It's meant to sort of help you kind of like a person would. So in this instance, you have deep research a bunch of information, and then it uses the information you've provided as well as the internet and its data banks to come together with a little research document. Kind of like if you ask someone to put together a little travel plan for you, like a travel agent, it will hopefully give you a similar result.
And it's quite cool as well because you can actually see it's working while it's going too. So we'll be able to see all the sources it's using, how it's actually interpreting the information we've given it, and that will also help us when we come to then prompt it more and get further information out of it to be able to work it out correctly and give us those parameters. After that, we're going to ask it to give us a hot seat round, ask us 20 questions that will help us choose the final location out of the 5 options it gives us. So let's give it a go. With that, we got to work writing our prompts, after which there was a good 10-minute waiting time while ChatGPT and Gemini researched their answers. So in the meantime, here's Hamish with 5 quick tips for writing the best possible ChatGPT prompts.
Yes, so if you're looking to write the perfect ChatGPT prompt, the first
What
thing
am I
you want
fighting
to do is
against,
who
bro?
you are. For example, say that you're a teacher making a quiz for your students. If your age, you're looking for holiday suggestions, so it gives you relevant information rather than something generic that just isn't relevant to your needs. Next, you're going to want to develop a format that you want the information presented in, making clear that you want the output presented as a personal, a script, bullet point list, or a guide. You can even specify the words that you want to use. Fine-tune the response so that everything suits your specific style of needs. And when writing
Deal 4 damage. It's a demon.
Lastly, refine as you go. Even with well-crafted prompts, the first output probably won't be perfect. AI works best if you refine, say, if a response is too vague or off track, rethink your prompt by specifying the tone, level of detail, or word choice. When you go in and just say, oh, actually, can you rethink that with this other detail? Small adjustments can make a massive difference in turning a poor response into something perfect.
Okay, it looks like we're done. 34 sources, 110 searches. That's taken 16 minutes according to ChatGPT. Okay, so we have Santorini, Greece.
I think we knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that, and then events from the weather.
Speak your true name!
Madeira, we saw that.
Reveal.
Was it wild? You know what I mean? Like,
That wasn't even the. What? Holy shit.
oh yeah, that was
And then there's the tour Montenegro, Altai.
Wow.
okay, so it hasn't just stopped there.
No, it's not
Zero citations as well.
yeah. Okay, and then we've got some sources at the end as well. Next up, we're going to Gemini. Exact same prompt, same information, same
You
question.
fight, and have always fought against the most ancient of evils. Lend me your arcane light. Aid me in the battle against the shadows.
Portugal, which we saw in the thinking.
Yeah.
We've got Hania in Crete, same again. Identify, run through the areas research, and then it's just giving us the information based off of that.
A lot of information.
Yeah, I mean, we're scrolling, 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 scrolling again. And now we've got its sources now as well. So, we've seen the results from both now. What's your general feeling about which one is best?
I think ChatGPT overall did a little bit better. It seemed to me like it picked out options that I was generally more interested in.
Black Myth Wukong had your Black Myth Wukong had your secret nod to his Chinese mythology roots. Son of Wukong's iconic staff, the Ru Jingbang, can shrink to the size of a needle and be tucked behind his ear in game, just like Journey to the West. Legendary weapon can also grow massive to crush enemies, making it one of the coolest weapons. Did you know Red Dead Redemption 2 has a hidden UFO encounter? Head to the creepy shack in Tanya's Breath.
Axel, what do you think is best?
Yeah, I think the same as you. I think in terms of locations, ChatGPT, I actually quite like the way Gemini laid it out. But I think ChatGPT kind of the answer more like only really Santorini was one that I really wanted to go to there. Like you get the sun, but it is quite a virtuously crowded place.
Yeah, and he's seen this after both wars.
7 step.
I was quite surprised that it actually said Santorini. It seems a bit much of a travel.
But I mean, that's the others. I mean, Madeira, Montenegro.
Steam Deck.
Yeah, I mean, all great options.
Yeah, even the likes of Cappadocia.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Smash JT here, back with another video, where I somehow managed to trip over my own Smash JT just set me up in the text. Have not
Today we are going to a. I'm just like. Guys!
As smoke is driven away.
Not somewhere I've been before. It ticks a lot of my boxes, so yeah, I'm hopeful that'll be a good one.
Oh, I think I'm going to do Madeira. It was between Montenegro and Madeira, but Madeira is, I've not been there before, and I think it's a nice piece of beach and like nature.
I thought of Cappadocia because hot air balloons, pictures, Instagram
fucked up. What?
I command you, O wicked serpent, O deceiver of innocence.
Oh, I keep my candles lit. Why didn't you all tell me, bro? Good lord.
Faith is my shield, and faith is my sword. I cast light upon the darkness. I say to thee, release your hold and tremble before the righteous.
It's 20 damage. That's a lot.
Behold the light, thin of darkness. Behold the mighty and tremble before me.
That is really, really interesting. I don't think the casual gamer will notice it too much, but if you're trying to do anything competitive and online competitive, provided you're okay with the switches,
We will overcome. We will persevere.
discouraging.
The blessed will drive you from our hearts.
Assuming most of you are aware that for gaming you want the lowest response time possible for the monitor to reduce latency. There's a lot of gaming monitors out there with very low response
As wax
times.
melts before the fire, so the wicked shall perish at the presence of
Look
faith.
at office monitors here. They respond to
I wish the priest did more stuff.
look at this one here.
It only does 1 damage a turn, know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily geared towards gaming. Now, based on this, I'm assuming
Kinda bullshit.
people trying to test this out to verify numbers, and I'm assuming there's going to
Draw 3 cards? Why not? That's the way to do it. Drawing cards in this game, I can see being really good.
other tests, and I did find
Yeah.
one from TechSpot. And here's an interesting quote. We've seen some people on social media trying to dispute this, but unfortunately,
Oh, I don't need word. What am I doing?
it's very, very slow for a modern LCD panel. And what's even
Oh,
more
shit.
interesting here is that TechSpot's testing was
Shackle? No, I don't need shackle.
time for the Switch 2
Call upon the ancient powers for my daughters, Haru and Gunoi.
It's got me down to 44 health.
The average response time here was 30
Oh, I gotta kill him quick. Holy shit. Got 3. He's got 3 enemies out.
and a typical monitor with an average response time of 5.3.
Can I kill him this turn? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, 6 damage. And 6 damage.
What the human eye can see and what it can't. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of debate, a lot of people trying to defend
Is that it?
Nintendo on this, a lot of people trying to go after Nintendo on this.
Expel, bitch! What? 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 What just happened? I expelled him. What? Dude. I want my money back. This is bullshit.
As to why the LCD is so slow is that high overdrive. I do recommend checking out the article.
You're getting shackled, bitch.
And have always fought against the most ancient of evils.
Bit of a hot topic. Basically, with hardware perspective, in their opinion, this is not HDR capable. And they did some testing and comparison.
I thought I won that, dude.
Switch 2 does not look like it was doing too hot. I'm also going to assume that some people are naturally going to question what about the speed level. response time. This is blazingly fast. The response time here is less than 0.1 milliseconds. That puts the Switch 2 screen to shame when they are reaching. Do you think this camera will cover up my friend's overpowering clone?
For a second.
Lend me your arcane might. Aid me in the battle and leave this innocent and be gone.
I could live here. Picked up a guy checking in. Where there's a vacation spot and he's like, hey, I can live here. There's a window. Yeah, I'm serious. Where there's a window.
I can't read that. It's too small. Plywood deals something damage. Dude, the text is way too small, man.
And this is where I'm not necessarily defending Nintendo on this situation, but I mean, I'm assuming here the Steam Deck LCD is also probably not going to be that fast. And I have no issues whatsoever with the Steam Deck LCD. I still use mine quite a bit and enjoy it, but I wouldn't recommend using it competitively. I'm very curious to see if we start getting charts out comparing all gaming handhelds and seeing how they all compare overall. I'm assuming response times will vary quite a bit. I mean, the Steam Deck
I don't know. I can't.
is going to be very close to the top. The Steam Deck LCD, I'm assuming, is going to slot probably somewhere close to the
Deal
Switch
1 more
2
damage
LCD.
per
I could
stack.
be wrong about that. But overall here,
I don't know
my
about that.
sentiments are that the Switch 2 is probably absolutely fine for casual gaming, and this may get blown out of proportion. But at the same time, from a price perspective, I would expect a little bit more.
Probably one fortify to yourself and
That's
allies.
a hot take. And speaking about hot topics, next up we're talking
Whatever,
about
dude. I can't read it.
And well, this was unexpected. Well, part of it, I guess, was expected.
This game's
because
broken.
Some of its games on Switch and Steam. The unexpected part is it insists the console is still coming. I recommend checking the article out over on VGC for even more information on the matter. Unfortunately, we don't have a potential release date for the physical console. I don't know if that's ever going to come to be, but we'll have to wait and see. But the games, however, there was discussion earlier about those being released on Nintendo Switch and Steam and possibly other platforms. And it seems they are coming to fruition now, and well, they are available. Curious to hear your thoughts about the situation. There's a screenshot from Evil Vivo. Here's one from Finnegan Fox, and there's one from Cornhole. I don't want to say that these look like mobile games, but I would assume that
Okay.
they fit.
Okay.
Next up, we're talking about the
All these
Xbox
enemies are
360
crazy.
Xbox 360 emulation, but
Almost every fight's basically a boss fight, I feel like.
I understand why Microsoft did it or Xbox did it. To me, it makes sense for them. Make literal sense for them.
My name's Shanae. Deal 13 damage. If 3 candles are lit, instead deal 7 light damage. When dealt to player, allies, host, restore X will. Huh. I don't know about that.
I would say this is an easy move for Microsoft and something they really didn't have to do.
So I'm getting 10 damage at me. So I'll go ahead and give me some block. Block. Go ahead and do 13 damage. Or nothing. I don't know where that damage went. Okay. Oh, he has block, that's why. There we go. So, okay. And block does not save over. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Where else? Ow!
And it seems
Jesus,
like
fuck!
I'm guessing what sounds right. Next, I'll refer to this go-to prompt as smart summarizing. I'll upload a long article and ask the chatbot to summarize this without losing
What?
nuance. And instantly, I get a digestible summary of this
As
prompt.
wax melts before the fire, so the wicked shall perish at the presence of fate.
This prompt
Those
tells
who
the
stand
chatbot
within the
big
holy
stuff
light, leave
now,
us.
essentially
Return whence you
painting a
came.
big picture without stripping out the important stuff. Another prompt I use almost daily helps greatly when I don't know where to start or learning more about a topic I know little to nothing about. Is what are the most important questions I should be asking about this topic? And your chatbot will surface the smart questions you didn't know to ask. It will help you refine your search based on what aspect of a given topic stands out.
Currently, is looking at it being strongly opposed. 48% of the voters do not want to see this happen. 18% are strongly in favor. 15% are opposed but could be convinced. 15% are in favor with reservations, and 4% are neutral. I would be in the strongly opposed category. So would
Inside of the mansion was just as luxurious as the exterior. Ceiling museum. I was unsure and wanted soon to be a sitting room, and I didn't have to wait long for Master to make his appearance. Suddenly, he was standing before me as if he'd been there all along.
I can agree with this one.
You're a demon, I growled, quickly reaching to my pack for a weapon. Whoever did the art in this game needs a raise, dude, for real. Pretty cool.
And let me know your thoughts about it.
Ooh, I like that. I can't read it, what that says. Hello? Bro, what the fuck? Why didn't nobody tell me the game wasn't even on the goddamn screen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking kidding me, man. All this time, this shit wasn't even on stream. That's not funny. Shit's nobody told me. Nobody left a fucking comment saying my shit's not fucking working. Wow. That's awesome. Great. It's been a shit fucking day, man. I'll tell you that. I'm sure tomorrow's gonna suck too.
The negotiations happening in these halls could devastate what's happening in these. Without immediate changes, Congress's proposed Medicaid cuts would mean our neighbors, family, and friends could lose their care, and billions of dollars in cuts will affect us all. Fewer services, closed hospitals, crowded emergency departments, and longer wait times. It impacts everyone. It's not too late. Call your senator and tell them healthcare cuts hurt
Ew.
us all.
I could heal or I could upgrade a card. I am at 33 health. As much as I need better cards, I won't be using any cards if I'm dead. So I have to buy? I don't have money, bro. What the fuck you mean? Fucking piece of shit. God damn it. Slay the Spire would not have charged me. I don't have money. Bro. Bro. Why are you charging me so much, bro? Damn. Oh, I'm too old for this shit. Got me some kratom. And I'm back. Back to unleash hell. Deal 13 damage if 3 candles are lit. Instead, deal 7 light damage. Well, guess what? All 3 candles are lit. Bitch. Bitch. He hit my priest.
Tell me your name.
Hmm.
Know you are loved. Listen not to the dark whispers. Believe you are cherished.
Because the police, why in Florida, the police don't know permit laws and boundaries around permitted events in the traditional public forums, but hopefully we have something in the works where this will kind of pave the way for something to happen to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else. Imagine any one of these people that does not have nearly 1 million subscribers and 1 million followers on Facebook, like you could have been engaging in video, and you could have been like, you know, we're gonna arrest you because the permit was no, he didn't want to tell me his name, but we know his name. I knew we would find it anyway. So yes, thank you.
Pro.
Cast off the liar. Deny it. Refuse it. Reject it. Hear my voice and return to the light. This is the hour of our need. This is the hour of our dread.
Well, unfortunately, Sean, you can't remove me from this property. You might be able to remove my supporters from your Facebook page.
Our voices rise as one and cast into the wind. Hear our call. Come to our aid and drive out the evil before us.
I'm interviewing you at the farmer's market. Mr. Raven's staff would be very happy. Where is he? I know. Where is Mr. Raven's staff? I just want to talk to him. Me too. I think he's supposed to. I just want to talk to you, Mr. Ravens.
I humbly prostrate myself before the Elder's powers, whose whispers still echo.
Okay, anyway. Did you watch the video when it came out?
I beseech you to deliver us from this infernal spirit, this thing of wickedness.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out. It is very surprising that all the states, all the places this could happen is Florida. And I know I've said it like a million times.
Grant us thy protection. Grant us thy mercy.
I wonder just how
Smite
many
this
people
evil
it's been
before
happening
us.
to.
I humbly prostrate myself before the Elder's powers, whose whispers still echo.
So, thank you. Absolutely. By the way, everybody, we are on
this thing of wickedness.
Here on YouTube, there are a ton of accounts impersonating specific content, so record the other ones, follow me there, and we have some good little clips coming out. Okay, Adam? Let's see if we can get.
Grant us thy protection. Grant us thy mercy. Smite this evil before me. I humbly prostrate myself before the other powers, whose whispers deny.
MAGA Freak, if you know, you know. We also have shirts, a brand new shirt, Free Speech Matters. So make sure you go there and get your Free Speech Matters merch as well as, I might need to start wearing that specifically to farmers markets. I don't know.
I have 6 health left. Holy shit. I'm dead.